Riverside Realty and Auction is proud to present Country Lifestyles. Come along as we travel highways, byways, hills, and fields of this extraordinary and majestic region. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Country Lifestyles.
Hi friends, welcome to United Country Lifestyles. This is the April show. We're so very pleased that you've joined us. I'm with my business partner Alan Neal. We're at Lincolnshire, the lake here in Tazewell. And Alan, it looks like spring has finally sprung.
It has. We're getting some warm temperatures and it's good sunshine.
Yeah.
Folks, today's show is going to be a recap of everything. We got some good properties coming your way.
And also folks, we've got some highlights to show you from some previous shows, and just so pleased that you joined us. Stay tuned. In the field today with our ag expert. Sorry. Tongue across the burn. Tell you this month. Tell us about it, Alan.
Well, we've got, what do we got?
That's exciting stuff, Alan. Before we get to those, I did it too. I got my
Do
part.
it again. You got 3 tries, though.
Guys, I bought my farm from Riverside Realty. Oh, okay. Realty. Hey, here we go. Cut. All right, cut on that. All right. Hey guys, I bought my farm from Riverside Realty. You know what? I bought my farm from these guys.
Riverside Realty and Auction.
And I may buy another one.
Folks, we've been doing this show for around 2 years, and here's some highlights of our past shows.
It's going to take me twice as much money to buy one steer as it has the last 10 years. But there's ample opportunities for an entrepreneur. Yeah. But there's risk there. You might not make money.
Hey, Mike. I appreciate everything you do for us and what you do for farmers. And let me tell you this, I'm not trying to flatter you, but I get all kinds of comments from folks that say, hey, you know, we really enjoyed seeing Mike Harris.
I can't believe it.
So we appreciate it. You might be as famous as Si one day.
2-row corn chopper here, we chop it up and we put it in the in-ground silo, let it ferment, and we feed it out to our cows. The corn is probably one of the best things that we can raise to feed to the cattle in the wintertime. It's probably one of the best nutrients that you can grow.
Hi friends, welcome to United Country Lifestyles. We've got a real good show lined up for you today. We're down at Pounding Mill. We're on a Jim Sam Gillespie farm. We're going to look at his sheep operation here. Today we got Jim Sam Gillespie. Jim Sam, thank you for having us on your farm today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Got my business partner Al Neal. Got our ag expert Mike Harrison, and we got Jim Sam's man Mike Cantrell. Mike is a real good shepherd, takes good care of the farm here. Done Jim Sam a real good job, and just like to thank you for inviting us down today.
Well, we're glad to have you. We're
Yeah.
glad to have you, always. If you want me to say a little bit about the operation or about the sheep, we have always had sheep here. Mike Harris asked me earlier, and I can document 120 years that we've had sheep on this particular operation. We've had as many as 400 ewes. We're down now to about 50, but the farm was bigger at one time. But anyway, we've always had sheep along with our cattle.
Tom is a real farmer. I mean, these guys have got a tremendous operation here. Tom, tell us a little bit about your operation.
Well, I don't know if I'm a real farmer, but we have been making a living off of cattle. We keep about 1,000 head of cattle, and we've got a couple thousand acres of land that we're proud to say that we bought, not inherited. I mean, I'd love to inherit some, but this day and time, farming is a tough business, and it takes more than just the acre to backer and sheep and this and that, or a Holstein calf on the bucket to make it.
Welcome to the show again today, folks. We're here with our good buddy Ron Kime. Ron, thanks for having us.
I appreciate you coming up and visiting with us.
Yeah, we just wanted to show you one of the great places in Blaine County. Are you on the Blaine or with county?
Well, actually, I'm on the line.
You're on the line, aren't you?
I am fortunate. I am able to pay taxes in Wythe County and also in Blaine County. So I'm more fortunate than the average bear.
We're down at the Tazewell County Airport with Gary Nipper. He's going to be our pilot. Tazewell County has a state-of-the-art airport, folks. And if you have never been flying, you really need to go up and see this beautiful area. Hi friends, we're down at the Tazewell County Airport with our friend Captain Hazard. He's got a nice little cub. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a 1946 Piper J3 Cub with a 85 horsepower Continental engine, -8. That means no electrical. You have to hand prop it to start it. And it's all around fine airplane to fly. Most fun that you can have in an airplane, okay? Everybody likes to go fast, but I like flying low and slow.
Hey folks, we're at the Tazewell County Airport with Roger Marshall. He's got a Russian yak. Roger, real impressive flight you made there. Tell us a little bit about your plane.
Well, it's a 96 Yak 55M, and it's not that old, but it's probably got 400 hours on it. And it's a 386 horsepower, supercharged, 9-cylinder radial, and weighs about 1,600 pounds. So it's got a lot of rivets on it. It's not too pretty, but it's a lot of fun, and it's built real strong. It's like a flying manhole cover. It's stressed for 23 Gs, which the human body can only take about 9. So I love it. It's easy to fly. Doesn't have any bad habits. It's a little right. When it gets slow, it's hard to get the speed back, but it'll fly really good slow. So that's what it's got over other people. Come up there and hover and do a little air show right in front of everybody. So that's what it's got over other airplanes. But it's not as fast. But I love it.
This is a Russian aircraft. It was built in the Czech Republic. It was in 1967, and the Czechs built all of the training aircraft for the Russians at that time period. So there was 3,500 of these aircraft made. There was 2,000 of them went to the Russians, and about 1,500 of them went to the other Soviet countries. So this is a 67 L-29 Delphin. It's got a top speed of 443 knots, which is a little over 500 miles an hour, fully aerobatic. It'll do any maneuver you want to do.
Are you going to fly it for us today?
We're going to fly it this afternoon. Right at the end of the air show, I'll do a high-speed pass down the runway, about 300 knots, 100 feet off the deck. And then I'll head back to Blacksburg.
Tony, thank you for coming.
My pleasure. Nice to be here.
We're at the fair tonight with Evan Sheets from Birch Garden. He's got his tractor out here. Tell us something about your tractor, Evan.
It's a 1944 Farmall H. It's all original for the most part. I just use it to pull with anymore. It's all I do with it.
You got painted up nice, don't you?
Yeah, it's been restored maybe 15 years ago. And I need to
Did you rebuild it and all and everything?
I did.
Done the motor, went through it all?
Everything's been went through. It's a pretty good tractor.
I'm out here with my good friend David Dubbs. David Dubbs runs the number 4 Chevrolet pickup. David, how you doing, buddy?
Doing all right tonight. How y'all doing?
Yeah, pretty good. David, you're a regular here at the fair. You got any predictions for tonight?
Oh, somebody's going to win. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
But you get out there and track, you don't know what's going to happen.
You got hit pretty hard last year, and
Yeah.
so did Derek.
We all got tore up pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's all in fun.
Yeah. So we're down here about 5 miles west of Tazewell at a real big enterprise called Clinch River Forest Products. I'm here with one of the co-owners, Mr. Wayne Stevens. He's got an impressive operation here, folks. Wayne, tell us a little bit about what goes on here.
Well, the operation here, we take everything from the stump in the woods, take it through the whole process through the mill and back out as lumber. Give you kind of a detailed idea of what's going on here. When we come in with their logs, they'll come in to the scale house. They weigh them, they bring them up here and they unload them, separate the species. The reason we do the weighing and the scaling is so we got checks and balances so nobody gets, lose loads or whatever. Once they're scaled, they'll put them in the log piles per species. Then the loaders will put them down here where you see the knuckle boom at the mill, loading the deck going into the debarker. At that point, the logs will go through the debarker. There'll be, the bark took off so you won't be no mud or nothing like that going through the saws. And then it'll go through the process of the mill, and then it comes out at the green end. They stack it. Each species, we saw one species at a time. Whatever people wants to buy, we try to get what they need.
Hey folks, thank you for staying tuned. We hope you're enjoying the show. We've got some nice properties to show you. If you see a property that you're interested in, please give us a call. If you're thinking about buying or selling or the auction method, we'd be glad to help.
Southwest Virginia investment property for sale. An excellent investment property that's strategically located on the highly traveled Route 460 in Southwest Virginia. The property is a one-story, 23,000 square foot structure that was constructed in 1984, originally placed into commercial use as a state-of-the-art indoor skating rink. In 2010, the property was transitioned to serve as an indoor flea market and self-storage that is currently generating revenue today. There are 60 vendor booths and 30 self-storage units constructed in the building. This property consists of 8 acres and is within 2 miles of the Crab Orchard Museum and Route 16, which is the start of the annual Back of the Dragon ride. There's acreage for a campground, campers, RVs, cabins, and fishing along the Clinch River. The property is also 50 miles from the Hatfield and McCoy ATV trails. There's a restaurant on site and 2 public restrooms. Paved parking with 80 parking spaces and 80 spaces available for overflow parking. There's also a rental house on the property. It can be sold separately or included with the commercial property. Now let's take a tour.
Hi there, I'm Marcus Gilbert with United Country in Tazewell. Folks, I'm glad you joined us on our TV show today. We're in Thompson Valley today, and this beautiful house has almost 2,200 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a tremendous family room, a drive-in garage in the basement. As you can see from the video, the surroundings are absolutely splendid. It's got a river in front of it, and yet it's still close to town. So why don't you give us a call and let's give you a personal tour of this beautiful property. Hey folks, don't forget on April the 26th at 10 a.m. we've got a consignment auction. I'm going to let Alan tell you about it.
Well, the 26th at 10 a.m. we're going to have a good consignment auction. We're going to take consignments up to the week before. If you get it to us early enough, we're actually going to put it in the brochure, and it's going to be featured on Machinery Trader or Tractor House, whichever one suits the needs, whether it's farm or industrial. And it's going to be a good auction. We got several equipment lined up, and it's going to be a pretty good deal. And look forward to you bringing us some good stuff and coming and buying.
Okay. Now, what will we sell, Alan?
We'll sell anything. I mean, we're going to sell anything from lawn mowers to excavators. Really, it's going to be a good day. We'll sell your cars. We'll sell your farm machinery. We'll sell about anything.
Okay. Is it going to be absolute or with reserve?
Well, it's either or. I mean, if you bring it in with absolute, we're going to actually give that the priority and sell it first. As far as reserves, we're going to wait till after absolutes and let them sell.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have it we're going to market what it is and put it in line and sell it the way it comes in.
Yeah. So we're going to have some of the good, the bad, and the ugly there at that auction, aren't we, Alan?
I guess you could say that.
Yeah. Folks, there'll be something there for you. There's going to be the larger, nicer piece of equipment. There'll be lawn mowers, just like Alan said, and even be some junk. So
well,
if you like auctions.
And another thing is we got some good used tools coming too. We got a lot of air compressors and generators lined up, and so we got some good stuff coming.
Good. Folks, make plans to attend April the 26th, 10 a.m. on a 4-lane just about 2 miles east of the town of Tazewell.
Located 17 miles from the town of Tazewell, in the Tannersville area of Tazewell County, is an exceptional farm. On this property, you'll find a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, double-wide with over 2,200 square feet. The property is private with more than 94 acres of land. On site, you'll find trails, new fencing, a sophisticated watering system, a forest full of young timber. This is an excellent location for cattle, horses, hunting, or even four-wheeling.
Hello, I'm Alan Neal
And I'm Marcus Gilbert. We're the brokers.
and auctioneers at Riverside Realty and Auction Incorporated.
Folks, if you're looking to buy, sell, or maybe consider an auction, we can help.
Call 1-844-276-SOLD.